Wow. So just got my first copyright strike. I don't even know what the hell that means, but probably not good. Probably not good. Let's see. Now what the hell did I do? Here we go. All right. So let's go ahead. This is I guess there's again. It's Jennifer Kesse or Casey. She's been missing since January. No, I'm sorry. June 24th, 2006. She was 24 years old. I believe she would be 49 as of today or 50. If my math is right. She went missing in Orlando, Florida. Um, and I'll just go ahead and play the video here if I can. I'm all messed up. This copyright strike really, it's got me. Yeah, I was wondering. I did this video before and then it didn't play. I was like, I thought I was live. I was like, is it just because I downgraded my service? And I'm like, okay, why isn't this playing? So I'm gonna go ahead and play this video if I don't get copy.
Vanished. Her case has seen a surge of new developments in mid-2025. Investigators in Florida have announced fresh evidence, including newly uncovered DNA leads, and have reclassified the once cold case as active. Jennifer's family and the true crime community are hopeful that modern forensic technology and renewed law enforcement efforts could finally crack this mysterious 2006 disappearance. Welcome to Bad Things. In this video, we'll summarize the recent breakthroughs, official
So credit
statements,
to
and
Bad
expert
Things, I guess.
commentary guiding the case's latest chapter. Case background: the 2006 disappearance. 24-year-old Jennifer Kesse disappeared on January 24, 2006 from her Orlando condo. She had spoken to her father by phone the night before and was believed to have gotten ready for work that morning, but she never arrived at her job. Her car, a black Chevy Malibu, was discovered 2 days later, abandoned at a nearby apartment complex. Grainy surveillance images captured an unidentified person parking Jennifer's car and walking away, but the figure's face was obscured by a fence gate in the footage. The only clues left at her condo were everyday signs of a hurried morning, a wet shower, clothes laid out, with no obvious indications of a struggle at home. Early investigation efforts yielded little. A latent fingerprint and a small DNA fiber from the car were collected, but no matches were found. Over the years, thousands of tips came in, and several people of interest were interrogated, yet no arrests were made. By the late 2010s, Jennifer's case had gone cold, and her family pressed for action by suing the Orlando police for case files and enlisting their own investigative team. Case reopened. Breakthrough in 2025. After years of stagnation, 2025 brought a major turning point. Florida Department of Law Enforcement, FDLE agent.
All right, guys, I'll be right back. figure out how to turn this back. Figure out how to turn this back on.
Took over the
Alright, here we
case
go.
in late 2022, reviewing it with fresh eyes and new technology. On May 20th, 2025, which would have been Jennifer's 44th birthday, FDLE investigators informed the family of a significant breakthrough. The case is no longer considered cold, thanks to new evidence and leads. Jennifer's father, Drew Kesse, said FDLE's lead agent gave them key information that left them feeling hopeful. Investigators have obtained new DNA evidence and narrowed down a list of persons of interest to a very short list, according to Kesse. This prompted FDLE to officially reclassify Jennifer's disappearance as an active investigation rather than a cold case. Law enforcement has so far declined to publicly detail the nature of the new DNA evidence, citing the ongoing investigation. However, Drew Kesse has revealed that FDLE discovered previously unexamined evidence in Jennifer's case files, items that had never been tested. Huge. Who knows where that could lead, he said, emphasizing the potential importance of these items now undergoing fresh forensic testing. The family believes this could include new DNA samples or other forensic material that were overlooked or beyond the capabilities of testing technology back in 2006. Official statements from investigators. Local and state authorities have publicly confirmed the renewed momentum in Jennifer's case. Special Agent Chelsea Spears of the FDLE, who has led the case review since 2023, told WFTV9 News that she has spent 2 years poring over thousands of pages of case documents and conducting dozens of interviews. As a result, some early suspects have been ruled out and new individuals have been ruled in, significantly tightening the focus of the investigation. Is it safe to say that you have narrowed down some persons of interest? One reporter asked. I would say yes, the FDLE agent responded, though she would not disclose how many people are on that short list. Investigators are guarding specifics to protect the integrity of the case, but Agent Spears confirmed that we are re-evaluating some evidence to test new methods and retest some of the stuff that has previously been tested. Crucially, FDLE has made it clear that Jennifer's case is now active and not cold. The agency has been interviewing persons of interest and pursuing new leads identified by the evidence. FDLE has also publicized contact information for tips, encouraging the public to report any information on Jennifer's whereabouts or the circumstances of her disappearance. If you know something, we've added the contact information in the description. With investigators actively on the trail of something, as Drew Kesse put it, law enforcement appears more optimistic now than at any point in the last 19 years. New DNA and forensic leads. Fox News reported that FDLE investigators recently obtained new DNA evidence and, using information from the Kesse's private investigative team, generated fresh leads on potential suspects. This is a remarkable development, given that for years the only DNA in the case was a small, inconclusive sample from Jennifer's car and a few latent fingerprints. The newfound DNA could originate from retesting that original sample with advanced techniques or testing a completely new piece of physical evidence that sat in storage unexamined. For example, Drew Kesse noted that FDLE found evidence in the case files that had never been tested before. It's very possible that testing has since been done on those items, yielding a DNA profile. If a viable DNA profile has been generated, it opens several exciting possibilities. Genetic genealogy, the method of tracing an unknown DNA sample through familial matching in genealogy databases, could be employed to identify a suspect's relatives and eventually the suspect themselves. This technique has solved many cold cases in recent years, and the Kesse family has openly hoped that experts like kesse Moore, a renowned genetic genealogist, might assist in their case. Authorities have not confirmed utilizing genealogy yet, but FDLE has indicated it is using forensic genealogy and data analytics as part of the renewed probe. Even without genealogy, a new DNA profile could be run through criminal databases, CODIS, for matches to known offenders. Any match or familial link might pinpoint the person responsible for Jennifer's disappearance. At the very least, DNA evidence could place a specific individual or someone related in Jennifer's car or condo, strengthening the case against them. Another avenue is fingerprint and latent evidence reanalysis. The Orlando police had recovered a latent fingerprint from Jennifer's car in 2006, but it never matched anyone in their system. With today's improvements in fingerprint databases and imaging, and if new persons of interest have been identified, investigators might attempt to match that print again. The same goes for the small DNA fiber recovered from the car. Previously too small to sequence fully, it might now be testable with enhanced methods. Drew Kesse expressed that the family is encouraged by the right things finally being done, implying that all these forensic leads are getting a thorough re-examination. They
Uh, huh. Yeah, I don't even know if this one's even recorded. I'm gonna go ahead and end it and then see if